Friday and na yekita nsabo so ne da etoso aduonunum ewo afie mu se ne so akoye fiada na wotwetwa to ewo eye afie yi mu no nsema hodo a etwagu na yede eba beso mu ITV channel so say studio yi ewo kaso a anti Mercy Junction anumrei ensemo wo semufu ato ne bo ase aso ne so kojen se mfa meso de betodwa bi wo mu enie Yera James KASE3 ene de wom toto na no a eye Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs ya mampeni abonidin na wom bisa ne se LGBTQ wo so musai wo so wono enya de obefo so da wo de nsem bi eka ho ebebe omu antwemu sa so ana maame Dockers afu tofe enso no won abonidin se won kwa Deputy Minister Emma Transport and watch say se won mo agini tum se kim wo behwe ma akwanhia bebe na sentem kuntebu a wonu erebae no etu etimi atwa ewo man emu ye do be konfifi mantamu na Cape Coast mayor kyerese emperiwanyi sese de ama ne homne so ewo Cape Coast no wonu kura na ya gini nsem sese de ekyewa ewo mo de Ghana mbra no enani ubedie na etimi aboye papa ye betwa so na yakodoma empotamu eho enji obi atu anum ho asi wade aso akobɔ fom ekwa akosi eye JHS ade ama eye sukuu bi eho se betimi abona wo masua afa ne ntuma pa efa kase boye beti sukuu ne ho ade akyerɛw na afa yakɔ edwadie mu ensem no Maame Dockers afutofe eye Deputy Transport Minister designate abo ma wonum didwa wo mamu anohoba na nsem ben kora na ne wode tudwa yedo ebedomu esuko sanso so woni gidie mu sekwa pimpolo say kane no wonya popular enu nti no otua celebrities bi so mu ndi na tem se beya ne di ebeba emontene amono ne nsem eka ho ebi me di ene da che hema afia akonua yetwa ye ho aba na ntwemu no atoaso Kasia bono emunchiremu enye na maame Dockers afu tofe eye Deputy Minister designate adema Transport Ministry no sanso an woye dwomoro peso so ma hye bedwani na enedai ana abedweko a wonmo etoto asoafo mampani ebo wonum di ano no edru wom so wom ne asoafo abedi etwa to anei ye to wonmo ano na ne wom bisa ne se na sentem wo hwa akwanhia kuntebu a Ghana Road Safety Authority de ba ye ni ade a eya aginsem sansa afia akwanhia ekoso papa ne watch say so wom gini tum say Deputy Transport Minister wone ni minister beka bomu ahwe atuni mebetimi abo papa na ate akwanhia so na ni na be wie pe ya agi wom ahye embra no mu kina wonde wo ba no be hwe sa embra no ene wonum afum bedi se de se na fatality mi abo ate akwanhia so ewo man.
Mr. Chair, road accidents are very concerned to the whole nation. Experts says that 80% of these accidents are caused by human factor. And so when I'm giving the nod, I would assist my minister to make sure that we put into place measures that would curb that. For instance, by educating the general public, also making sure that we have emergency response system, effective emergency response system. We also need to put up signage, clear signage, and also put in place like cameras that will detect speed limits and all that. But most importantly, making sure that we enforce the existing laws and regulations to make sure we strengthen them so that it will curb the accidents on our road. For instance, I see these bigger trucks. They cause most of the accidents. They destroy our roads and also cause more accidents because if you go to the US, for instance, they have like a weighing station whereby when they move from one place to the another, they will stop, weigh the goods they are carrying, and if it's too much, they will take some. Over here, we don't have it in Ghana, and even if we do, the laws are not being enforced. So like I said, I will support my minister to make sure we implement or we enforce laws that would curb the accident on our roads.
Na maame Dockers eye afutofe ne verti no emwa na weja agbawe mpeswa somra shebedweni yera Jerry Ahmed ebisa ne se senka ketekei ebi finkran ekopie modwomora enkene ni beje ho wasi o enkene ni beje papa enu ti wo behwe se senka beye yi a anya kran keteke betimi afitama ekopie modwomora na abo madwadifo a wonum so edi akoniaba wo dwadie mu wom so ho atimi ahare wono.
I know the nominee to have traveled wide. I'm sure one of the places she may have gone to, which most of the people on the table may have been, is the UK and the use of train. And therefore, I'm talking about railway. Do you have any other plans? Do you have any plans in getting Ghana enforce the use of railways? First of all, make sure we have railways all over the place, especially from Jomoro to Accra or Tema, especially for goods. You want to cut goods from Jomoro to Accra. Would you suggest to your minister and the president how we can perhaps put this out there and get railway functioning?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Yes, I will do that. I think my suggestion, one of the things that when I'm giving the nod, I will work with my sector minister to look into is to open it up for private investment or investors to come on board to see how we can revamp the sector to make it viable to help us as a country. Thank you.
Would you recommend a railway line from Jomoro to Tema?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I will. Because, I mean, it would help. Yes, I will.
Swafwa be de tre a wo be hwe eye akwantu sam so nis wo de to dwa eno no na ene dai wo vetin kro na emo no asen not mpeswa so no ahye bedwani ononyamfo James Jachikwesin wono so eye deputy minister for foreign affairs and regional integration designate wono so kopie mu ho na eno wono bisa ne se LGBTQ+ wono no ne stand e wo mu ene se no wo twa se enya dia wo begina baby ada se wo support emposa ba se ne ye to aba o wo beto atie san se won fo asokora wo bi man sokora no na ya dia brebi a wo kutia ntinya se Ghana ha ene wo ba so san ma no esonto wono no nya dia wo fo aso na kina so ka ho.
I want to find out from you your very independent view on LGBTQ+.
My independent view. As a true African, I'm not in favor of LGBTQ. You see, I was in Canada when LGBTQ was liberalized. I was one of the people who was against it in my community. So, answer to the question is that I would never support LGBTQ for cultural reasons, for religious reasons, and for the sanity of our own nation.
Jemfi aye vetin na koso amrashe bedwem emu na yafi ani nkyeremu ewo IMF aye International Monetary Fund. One report ya beto monten no ekre say Mampeni John Dramani Mahama ade nei wo se wo hu kane mampeni na adanko akufo administration ne say one mu boy papa say economy no enema esi ne dada mu niema edane ba wo se one mu a one mu play and etimi aboa ama enei economy no ensachere mapa etimi ebemu a wo stabilize enema bi we ye IMF report na say ne musam etie.
For International Monetary Fund, the was IMF. Woman reporter, woman de buy no. They are buying for free. Any so a year, and your mahodwa. NPP are buying. What you egu upon one sign and a war free abenian so. Now, what you must will share a year IMF. Woman reporter no. What you must say no namswa NDC are buying. What share your mahodwa. SS 1 year. And such a SS 1 year said a bayer. Omaino enyema wodua na atosi ninano wosan ebehwe amana pagya ti wochromu se NDC aban wahwe ayensache bebre ede afa hu ni IMF supported programmer hwɛ na wɔmatoto nneɛma yɛ nsakyerɛ de afa ɛyɛ wɔ ne IMF dwumadie ntem saa nsɛm wɔ nyinaa beto dwa ɛna mente mu ho ase sɔre waka ɛwɔ mmarahyɛ bedwam ɛyɛ dɔm dodoɔ no ɛne dɔm kuma a ɛwɔ hɔ no mo ɛfa Ghana mprempren mu sɛ yɛkɔ yɛnim sɛ nneɛma so te ananso sɛ yɛnsi de na ho ɔden no ɛda so gyina ne na so bra ɛnam so National Democratic Congress no wɔ mu kyerɛ mu sɛ sisie no aban abɔ ne ho mmɔden pa yie ɛsiane sɛ wohwɛ ɛyɛ ɔmampani a eba no ɛyɛ inflation a ɛso ate paa efiri ɛyɛ March bosu nyuma no negina ɔhankyekye mu ɛyɛ eduonu baako ne chiripo mienu na ekodru ɛyɛ April bosu minum no ɛso teye ekogina ɔhankyekye mu dun wɔtwe ne chiripo miensa sanso ɛna to aso ɛkopi me bosu minu emu wei kyerɛ sɛ kyerɛ aba paa sanso ɛna nyama nso etumpɔn
Jesus Ark Foundation and afe Watch Your Tongue Foundation esa komienu enhye aban ase na so brano wo mo hwe eboa communities yahodo wo hia mo bi ko so wo no masen nyanka ne ade nyina eka ho se me no ka sei wo no akopie mu ewo doma ne no ana wo no ere aso akwakobo ho a wo no ebesi 3 unit classroom block ede ama dwa ho JHS a ewo doma central mensi no emu ewo bono mantam no emu na ma me Inis God Saint one CEO at the Jesus Ark Foundation one amani ebony black edin komo botayenti kra won kosi sukui ediama won se
enne juma yebedi wo kurodua mu ne se mera kakra bi ni me besra abusuafo ne be hu se ha no school sem ne wa chire first nanka ye nante twakwane ne yakọ school ne se na wiase aye no ma nkola nketo na ma ehu nkola twakwane be ye kwansini miensa nan ye konum ansa na ma ko school but ya hwe ha nyame adom ya tukwan akotra tankrofo kurom ya bo nkontene ba ya chiri ehun se yesu ye nya bi wo ha ebebo ama ye ma no omo school ko na ye ntentem late ya nkola bedu school no mo abre ena nante tente no so betwa nyame ye yadom a ye ne kuro no ma ewo dwa ho ha mom na ye ntumi nye JSS dan emfa ma nkola ne se be ya nkola ne betumi ato om school so na daache mo abe ye mpanyimpa na omo tumi abebo ama do ma aman ayeye
Wabra Her Excellency Fidelia Grand Galon, a ambassador Emma Suleiman, a mine or Ghana mine emuno, or no soon IT reaching Koma or didn't send me a tutor.
If it was not for the church to bring education in our region, I would never be here speaking English and speaking Dutch. So let us do the do. It's what I started. I believe one of them might be the president or an ambassador or someone big in the world.
Reverend Kingsley Kwabna Asante, only penny quanture for the Musuan or Doma Central, only MC Honorable Dominic Adama and so we edit twice.
And yes, say in Yawaha na ye two sana moa at TC. Ye best than say, Amze yetimi aba ya adwuma kakra enka bom ena boaye ma yetimi eyeye ti san ka bom ene sa odo no ye besre samoma no enkoso kopem time a ni aye nyina de asi ani so ye school a ye hwehwe no ye nsa ebeka medical kasaba bi adru no ya to ba wie enye ndisi onye MPP bio papa ibe to afa so aboa ama dwa ho kuro yi Doma bono ne Ghana nyina aiden atumpon ananya sa the project we are jamia to me ma me sister ne Jesus Ark on the Watch Your Tongue on the year swap for pen ye baka say the High Commissioner ambassador from Suriname papa se be dia boy no it's say medical shop boss say mo bia say mega master ye de boa mo bpn no wa with my anya with my cement with my issue and now no be blessed the boam ye be yam na so mo so mo adwuma ye we onya abane na aka se obi sia mo ne ka ade de contractor ba ya o sini da na ko we de ye nyina community ye ti se de kan be ye ko communal labor no bo ana anya sa ti se bi ne do be den tin soro we me sinia carpenter to say boswa wabi we still bender yesichire na dia brabeboa uni blog twa brabeboa mo fa nche butin se akukuru sakese bi e de abra maami na bia ono da ne ho na obeka cho se brabeboa ma bemprasa da no wo yesa wan dira jin papa amfa madwa.
Jefi domadia na yenko infifi mantamu na nansei BC social ankodai ekwochoi ni enkuntabu afri infifi mantamu aye Cape Coast eba etwese enkoda dubako aye 11 ana amaya no wonomu enyemu ena wonomu de kwotwo sohwe ena emumienu enso womuma wonomu emanufo wei aha Cape Coast mayor ye papa enunti Cape Coast mayor onuyamfo George Justice Arthur etwese womune dachi Cape Coast won beye Cape Coast ye enunti no wonhwe masayo enkoso enunti nei obamambra ayadwuma papa se wa ba ya ye bechi ukrom anadwo na unya hwe na ho pani bia nka ho no waso be hye pa essence ogidi se wo sisa agya na betimi aboa atemperwani se ama ne hom ne so ewo Cape Coast an potem no eso
Wabra assembly meeting ko na wiye no na Honorable Justice Ata one ITV and some training woman wa kwabena Ata etwetwe enkomo na watchim sem ya de omde sanhye be ye dwuma bono nkono 9 pm akwada wunya ni mfrihye dun wotwemiche 18 a ombachi wokurum no se enye bribi ehu hia pa esombo ye emergency dia ene akwada kombetwe waso owofo kronso awoba pia na 9 pm no ono nso ye betwe naso
maka moframa 18 years na after 9 yebom wonder one nam na one day yanyi police for ezi won komo but we will sensitize the general public for 1 month na wetum wa komona so nti the mabofra no after 1 month yenwu abofra ba bia wa abo ano after 9 o'clock the mabofra no will be arrested. Say yachino so yabama na wofuno aba and we rather prosecute the parent at the expense of the family because that should Cape Coast metropolis teenage pregnancy ni ye bebre na yen social vices in some drug abuse na no nkeka ho no oye bebre wom nti mafa atumo do with assembly they be make sure they yet to the mazin ase na yamba mamoframa no one kind of numbers. By so doing, also promote human development. Metropolis. You may use radio stations. Now, you also use information centers. Then you also go to the communities. In the hold community meetings, they inform one about this particular policy. Assembly no was over. Before I do ask them down, the members of parliament for Cape Coast South and North. Yen metro ya lucky. Yawo mbrehye bogom fo ebien. Won nyina 10 kilometers asphalt road. Cape Coast South and Cape Coast North. Honorable George Kwekure and Dr. Kwame Mintea. It's an assurance that the roads in nyina will be developed. Now on the issue of ghettos, yeah, be demolish all ghettos in Cape Coast. In the ghettos, one year careful. Because it's unauthorized structures. Where some of one room, they should be careful. It will demolish all ghettos within the metro.
Yada swa won fifi mantam no emu na ononyamfo ekowotwe penin eduamwa aye Central Regional Minister na wodibuo ene nidie ede ama ne nananom a ewo infifi mantam enunti no wabo modene a akọ nananom ahemfo ene ahema a wonum ewo infifi mantam wakọ wonum enaso akọsra wonmu na wakọ ene sen wom komodie no ekoe
Wabra ofri n'adwuma sese mantam soafo no eyade a ebra no company for won potem ho ne omo akohodin komo ehwese ne beyom besi abo na mpuntuatumi akoso eno nam so Central Regional Minister Honorable Eko Ochire Panyin Eduamoa wode nani ekire Central Regional House of Chiefs na wokoya pani a woche adwamu na odefo amoakwa boadu a wotoso miensa na wosanso o manhene ewo Breman Esikuma traditional area na nsam a Central Regional Minister editu dwa odumede na sebi eni
so odde bi na mka da mo hawo na obi bi sam da ay den ti na onu ne hu nya nsa na rebe hu kai and I'm say, Yan ship be ya. Orange in 10 years. Our central region. Say, Yan nanum be co, a crack, and I had a super crack. Yen to me and Kada ya pop and crabble. O Sunday, Nana Sabi, Miss Lacan, send Sibin Sinner, na Wakade, ya copper or big crabble. O Sunday, na yes, says, baby, as a wadano cocotua, no tell ya cronam by a narco to crabble. Yet now go to baby, or yen say, a hot so. Nana, baby, yet yen impayful. Baby, I had a nebusianful, say Yami Adom, and now when you couldn't prepare a rather from one up. What I call Oye Esino, Orange Central Region. In Chrono Ranum, Mokoto Assassin, and Sana, Marpre, Ubi Crabio. Apple Crow Bebreda, a Proa, what Bejina pay 500 years. Eseya na nanum waba ya wochi ato asasa na nanum wochi ato the one fanye museya waba panyimpa krabio no abako na ebusen bi si woda wecha wa ton wala masa na semu wopede na nanum samanfu wo be fie no wo kwotena se ho se wopede wanyu wo kwotena ho ntubu hu ewu da asasa na wo papa be se wo na nyimpa bokwa kwotwa na wakwa kwotona na nanum yanhwe ni yeya obodu brebi no Yonkotum yenye baby ni ya pre yen na nanom kwado na yen tum kare ya kopon kwado sande baby sa ye won ye kaka no emuseyi na oye ndiye na oye fe kaka so wodi akogu ho na se ebi film na se ya kopon kwado na se ball do pa na se bia de no kwada ba dia kara kaka kwado kwado o cha ro kwato na chin ana no mase de asati bia la na nanom wa twa to ho de dem sense na wado to ano Woma yenchane yambo hu ban no ocha de yeso ye bem na ye hu krata ya hu krata ye da to amadachi ye nananum ye tun ya ko mfrabe
Jedaswa ewo infifi mantam no emu na atoyenchembu afoko metre nadmon kwabata ewo twifu ati mokwa district no emu infifi mantam dia deshrede kwa maban se wonum hi akade papa a betimi aboa ma wonum dwumedie no atimi awie peyo ewo ho enu nti no kwanchwefo pani a wono na eda nadmufu anu a ewo ho wowura James pra etrese ni manim ya Wamu hia shen ani motorcycle no de ye hia de pa a abanhwe na woma wonum sa enka
Beni kwanchirefue wone Thomas Opon ensamtwereni twetwe enkomo no ena wo kire mu se nadmo mudwuma pa omudi nso behwe na omo aboa baby atorenche betumesi no na omo atumi esia no ena afi nso atorenche ma ba emputuprom no nso no omo hwe ebrebre so ase ewo mpotem a omo hwe se mpunturu mapa betumi akoso na wo kire mu se omo organization kura no omo frɛ adwuma se ewo twifuati mokwa amensinim no omo aboa mambia ya hodo a nso yira form no makobo omo nso a eja asese omo ne nyame tete sa ne nyina no eyade a omo aboa omo
nadno ye abanku ba time bia oba district bia ye wo aban nkofo bia omo hwe security aspect aye from DAAKYE. Nadno is part of DAAKYE and intinu ye ne hwe say sa small scale mining for illegal miners ni ade no ye behwe yemu se omu nye dwuma na omu fa se nsu atimamfo bebra omu nya nsu emu aniti send aban esisu dua se obe make sure say obe yi galamsey fro so when ye fro akra those who have legal document no and so be ya obe make sure say ye na dofo ye ni police I mean that's the BNI ni ade ye be make sure say you better sank for money license, money document, bia, or money concession, no mubura, go from Crosso, acquire demand the same sua, Timem for I've been more money pipe, so money and free. Not we are said as a better, I must sign your money if you want. I need to make us say, you go share as you my head of bois, a bank, knitting pono, and my yekuma. Now, not no means of transportation, I be a bed, they can say. They say we don't even have motorbike. The motorbike ɛyɛ 2 ni nyinaa no is unmovable. And 2 anya hwe ni nyinaa asɛsɛ a yɛhia sɛ yɛbɛnya akadeɛ yɛbɛtumi edi move such as motorbikes, such as vehicle ne adeɛ ama yɛdwuma no ayɛ successful.
Afe ya mura galamse ho ensensem emu na nana omari buame wono aye ankobia hene ewo achim nanapa ene wo se nsada nsayem wo hre mampani John Dramani Mahama se galamse no se babia edro no de won declare no se eye emergency eye state of emergency na entimi emu papa essence wo say se mampani declare no state of emergency e betimi aboa manaso no essence se de essence ase insuanso wa no DAAKYE bi nsunsuanso bone pa ene babedue wo man eso
207 so na watchim say sene galamse ayo mukuro no de omodadwen ho mo ntiase ama nsuo ho nyina asaya afi nso akwan a omonam so de kwa afuo mukura no akwan no nso omasai ni nyina no ntina manuane esai ewo nwure mu pa ehunya sai omutumi ka ho asem eno kura nso enam so ama nkrofo ntumi nhyeda nkwa afuo mu esa ndi nuane ho ekwa atwe ompotem ho empre wonyinsa nso ama ne musu wo ho no ma ni nyina no mchim say galamse afuo na nyanyem nkwadan keto wo bro no so wo nyina nam so ema nana mare boaben ede arahosam sei ede atudwa
esre aban se senitimamfo nyina e prese state of emergency on declare no yen na napa force ye principle pa because niema e koso fa galamse no ho okumu ha no emwaye o hwe yakwan e de konfuum a galamse ma e ne boboya etimi ko afuum kofa yi no bae eni yikuku di bafie no enese eniema ni nyina no galamse fo cars yi eni wono excavators na be sei ni nyina ukoka se ono nhwe enyema o se ne be obetimi akofa wo no bae a uka onu muao obi me koka kire obi sa o kan kire mi se ono ba ha no ne kwan no enye kuta nti wenu nyina na ye nyina ya prenso se enne da mu ide se ya fom kra aban fa nche ye na emo na ye ma ono nkoye wona adwuma na ono hwe so emeye ya kwan ma ye na ono nye on be ye wona adwuma nde ya ban na omomodin emwa ye na on declare the state of emergency no
Abusen ko piemo ewo Pristia na Pristia eye krobia kuayo ne adwumatitiri a wono mo eye ewo ho a ewo Ahanta West mansi no emu ewo atoye mantam no emu na enei adehye ho eni abresa krodom wo mo twese empuntu abo wono se de adwonso abo akokọ enu ti enei wono mo eto aban wono mo ekebie wo mu enkrase wo mo nso so ye Ghana adehye eni ti project ya hodwo wo ye ewo fabiema empunto eba ho mabuna ho nya adwuma ne ade anu wontwa nani emehwe wo msanse se de wo momobo
Pristia krom ha de yawo how bedru bit today yen susem we very poor susem no company bi wo Pristia junction once you so no wo you won waste na offer nsutin nim wo ka de obeye nsu amaye wo beye bo ho bi wo ha bawo no nsu no opani sipe na nsu no wasa moframa no face challenges bebrebe wokosko wonyes nsu mpo a wode begwar wode tukwa enanto kwechi ansana nsu ansana de begwar abofra be mo akọ otodi gbe school sam no moframa wo ha no wokosko wo Pristia school wo anwo prom ififi wo no baas na ntu no mbefa moframa no mofama na difficulty from droko when na oda wo ba estate ansa na odefa okwana sisi a wo fa do pompo onye okwana say kura nti at the end of the day no abofra no be do school na no ho aye poto nti o how de ye bebre o me kan ya mi woni mbwa bia mbwan wonya hwe man ma meka da bia obo ayen kakra na youth a wo ebia wobe yeduma wo company no even company na nkasa mpo no me ye sure pa de a woman e yera oni campo de wo be ko hospital nti gide wade wo begina kwa ho na wa hwehwe ka wade amo ansana dia man American wa hyase no won na wo be say nsutin na nka nsutin na yesa won na wa say no sisi wo yi waste ni bi fem abe no ho na me sure de wo ye won no bo aso ho won waste no wo yi ni na agusu no nti senso no ta na wa fem de ko to do diem yen hospital oyo hawman said you so be poor for you funu mpa e bi fitumentu ektie krom en krasun church ado sa wo kan mpa access obey on the hospital yes even my frama kete from 5 years to above na one and one year sometimes my area not doors tontom no riye ntino dem case ne by dem abofa no yar nso dey be ya car e de ne be kono oye di bedru ne say am amfa kwima na bibi born we see I have some many public toilets say obi sisi am jina hemie ma aka sisi ala me ni baby pot ya there public toilet wa ha me ko akwa me hunye ni hina o dey from mu nwure mu poso obi jina ho a eni sa wo dey mole ho na pede eyugu mu ankoto nti yesre de wombo ahe ijanambia no oyen first priority yesre wonde wombo ahe den sanke de
Jadie ani sikasembre ena sobuse da ne ho abasisi a afe dwadie ene sikasamu na ene de ya eye vitamin course wo ewo mrahye bedwemu no ena ma me dokas afu tofe a wo ye dwom peso so mrahye bedwani a wono so ene yabo ni din se won koye so afo abede etwe enfama transport eye ministry no wo de ato adwadifo wo mamu anim wo se wo ba wo wonema bebre ade ma wo mo empo wo maye so afo no watia bone ho moden aboa ema beye empemnan eye 4000 a won mu atimi enya loan ewo wura banks yahodoa a ewo ne mpesua eso emu emabunu na eka ho enu ti se wonum gi ni tum se deputy transport minister wo beye de sensa kra e de ama wo.
Reading your CV, you've indicated that you love to travel a lot and that you've provided over 4,000 women and youth with some credit facilities in Jomoro.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
4,000?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And credit facilities, you indicated. But you are not a financial institution, a member of parliament. How did you achieve this?
So it was a program I put together, but I did it through the Jomoro Rural Bank. So I was more so like a guarantor. I guaranteed the loan, and so they were paying it through the bank. So it was a loan from the bank, but there was no interest, nothing. And I was able to do that for about 4,000 women in my constituency.
Na Dr. KASE atofosin a woye finance minister e de atodwa say wono de ba wa ba no wo behwe say wo de ye betuye na ye sidi no atimi agya na so pa na embomu no wo metietia kane mampani abedi echi Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia anamwachi e meka say wachi dollar no ahye ne bottom ewo nansentem se dia dollar no agent na so na mmom no wabasa wonum eba aba abeye ne yie
Oswafo Shogana Sika Samso woni media budget review awadi kwato mrahye bedwafo enim no ena nam so wadi etu dwa se wono de want to mean kan ne pen se wachi eye CD no na emom se de CD na ho odin e kosoro no ye mmade mba NDC aban abo ena nam so CD no dwumedie e wo man Ghana mu no e ko nkan wono de onye post ni o na wakoka nsem bia mre bia binum kan ye so mo de o machi CD no wono de want to mean chi CD ni de biara da wo chemo se wo hwe eye CD na ho odin se de sisi no etumi akọ nanim